What is up, guys? It's Supreme Crunch here, bringing you guys a gameplay / video tutorial on how to get out of ELO Hell with a simple champion called Tryndamere. Now, for those of you that don't know what ELO Hell is, allow me to explain it to you really quick here. ELO Hell is basically your bronze and silver divisions. Now, in the bronze and silver divisions, as you might or may not be aware of, these guys tend to feed, they tend to AFK, they tend to be retarded in team fights, they tend not to get objectives. My whole thing here is to teach you how to get out of that mess. Very simple. It's simple tactics you got to use as Tryndamere, and I'll show you the great things about him and also the little cons about him. Now, mind you guys, this is my first video, so bear with me if anything I don't cover, etc. But any likes, subscribe, and type of promotion of any sort is greatly appreciated, my dudes. So these are the ruins, these are the masteries that I've given you. Other than that, I wish you the best of luck. Enjoy. What's up, guys? So today we bring you guys a little bit of a Tryndamere guide. Now, what separates Tryndamere from Udyr and Yi? Well, it's fairly simple. You don't have to Pharaoh Flare stack in jungle. You don't have to be rage tapped by your entire team 24/7 like most Udyrs and Yis get it. Now, although he may not have a ghost ability such as Udyr's Bear Stance or Yi's ulti, you still have your E, which allows you for great escapes and great playmaking abilities. As you can see here, I'm skill shot dodging Sion's Qs, his ulti, his anything he has. He's very good when it comes to that. Especially heavy skill shotted champions such as Lux, such as a Mumu gank. You know, most of these junglers that are going to come to you like a Vi, any type of sort, you easily just E away from him. Now, let's say you're caught in a sticky situation. Your E is beautiful. Why? Because you can go through walls. It's absolutely amazing when you're going through a 1v1 split push lane. Let's say you're going all the way to the inhib tower. Whatever you do, you can simply get out of there by just pressing E. You don't need flash. You don't need this. Half the time I run teleport and ignite 24/7 because I don't need flash. I have my E to get out of there. As you can see, it's a pretty great distance. The cooldown is reduced by more crit that you do. So, not more crit, sorry. The more times you crit someone, your E cooldown goes down. So E's not only great for getting out, but it's also great for chasing. Now, even if you're in a bad situation, so for example here, I find my Leona engages. I don't like the engage. I simply E out. Fairly simple. Now, the downside to this Tryndamere is you need to know when to team fight. The best time to team fight is when the enemy is handicapped. Do not team fight in a 5v5 situation. As you can see here, I see 3v2 situations. They're handicapped. This is easy damage for me. But when it comes to 5v5s, the reason why you don't team fight is because of heavy CC supports. The CC is the worst thing against a Tryndamere. It locks down Tryndamere. As you can see, I get slowed. I get exhausted. I even get stunned here. Anything that happens to me, I get screwed over. Why? Because I can't put my full damage out. Tryndamere is very reliant on getting his attacks out. If he doesn't get his attacks out, he's not going to get his full damage. Therefore, you're going to die. Knowing your ulti, knowing how much damage you can simply put out in a fight is going to be really important when it comes down to it. Again, here I'm exhausted. I'm CC'd. Any type of the sort, I'm screwed over. Here's another play here where I go into a team fight thinking I have the damage for it. I come in here. I didn't notice Warwick behind me. I run in there, I'm going to get slowed, I'm going to get exhausted, I'm going to get stunned, I'm going to get bloodthirsted, not bloodthirsted, Blade of the Ruined King, slow down of all the sorts, and I cause a loss. So, although you can't team fight, what you can do beautifully is split push. There's not one person in this game that can 1v1 you besides Rammus, which is absolutely perfect for Tryndamere. Because all you got to do is just split push a tower. AFK a lane and split push to inhib. You don't need to 5v5. You don't need to 4v5. You don't need to do all these things. You create lane pressure. When you create lane pressure, what is a team going to do? They're going to send one of their players back. For example here, they send Twitch back. Well, my team is pushing mid. I tell them, push mid, I'll push top, lane pressure. I can handle a 1v1 situation. So if I can get that ADC out of that team fight, my team should win that 5v5 situation, right? So, although that being said and done, the beautiful thing about Tryndamere, guys, is his ulti. All you gotta do is press R. That's it. Knowing the damage against you is really important. So, the big thing about Tryndamere when you play him first time is get to know him. Get to know how much damage you can take. Get to know how much Q health you get. So here you can see Mumu and Fizz, they try to get me. Because I know my ult and I know my damage, I can go in there, press R, and take both of them out. Fairly simple. When you're caught in scenarios such as this, you know, your ulti is really going to come in handy. So when it comes to bronze, most of these guys don't understand that you don't die when you press R, okay? And they don't realize how much damage Tryndamere really has, so they still think they can 1v1 you, which is beautiful about lower elos. A lot of people don't build armor, which is why Tryndamere is so crazy good. It's just like when you play Udyr, it's just like when you play Yi. You see these guys get quadras, you see these guys get 5v5s, because no one is building Thornmail, no one is building Frozen Heart, no one is building Randuin's, no one's building anything to counter you, which is why he's so strong in your elos versus like LCS, versus this, versus that, you know. Another good thing here is you can see it's just straight burst damage you get. Now the only bad thing to Tryndamere is ignites. That's your counter. That really is your only counter when it comes down to everything. But other than that, you can do just about anything. Even simple lane farming is so much easier than any other champion out there. Again, here you can see my ult comes in handy. I still get the kill on Fizz, and I get to simply Q, W, E away. That's it. That's all I gotta do. It's fairly simple. So before we end the video, I kind of want to go over exactly what I'm saying here, and basically what he's good at, what you should be doing in team fights. So when it comes to Tryndamere, like I said, guys, it just comes down to AFK split pushing a lane. If you can AFK split push a lane all game without anyone coming up in there, and I'm telling you, man, most of the time in your elo, guys don't come to challenge me to split push, and the ones that do is usually the ADC or their mid laners. Their carries are coming to come and try to challenge me. They're trying to 1v1 me. This is your perfect opportunity to add into the greatness of Tryndamere. This is where you add to your team fights, but not even being there. You know, this is the beauty. This is one thing that you need to be taught in your elo, is that lane pressure, split pushing is how to get out of there. So when I'm AFK split pushing a lane, like I said, they're gonna bring in their Twitch. You know, they're going to bring him up there. They're going to bring in their Jinx. They're going to bring in their Caitlyn. They're going to bring in someone with high damage who can take Tryndamere 1v1. But little do they know is that I'm going to completely melt their face. So again, guys, when it comes down to everything that you do, the first rule, AFK split push a lane. The second rule, don't go into 5v5 fights, because you're going to get locked down by CC. You're going to get screwed over by CC, by exhaust, by stuns. You know, they're going to focus you. Why? Because you're Tryndamere and you have a crap load of damage. You know, they're going to notice most of the carries are dying, and they're going to be like, hey, focus Tryndamere, you dumbass. And they will say that in your elo. That's 2 rules, guys. I'm literally sitting here and I'm thinking of what else can I tell them that'll help them win. That's all you have to do. That's the beauty of playing Tryndamere, guys. That's the beauty of lane pressuring. All you have to do is AFK split push a lane. That's it. That's all. And you're out of bronze. That's it. GG. You finally made it. You're finally done it. That's it. I don't know. I'm going to end the video right here. Like, that's all you have to do. So good luck to you guys that are going out there. Do the build that I have. Make sure you rush Shiv early on. And that's it. That's all you got to do. I can't say that more. Alright. So anyways, guys, good luck. That's me signing off. Peace out, dudes. Peace, love, and muscles.